Hi, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. Here. So, everyone, first of all, let me introduce myself. Okay, good afternoon, good afternoon. Okay, my name is Eng Yin. Okay, just in case you guys don't know me. So, my name is Eng Yin. So, today, everyone here, we will start our Form 3 seminar. Now, before we officially start, just to make sure every one of you here, you guys know how to use the chat box. Okay, I just use the chat box to say hello to everyone. Hello. Okay, so everybody, did you receive the message from the chat there? It's me. Okay, so I strongly encourage you guys to use the chat box to chat with me. Means like any questions you can ask from there. Okay, I don't recommend you guys to open mic because my audio system a little bit problem. So yeah, good. So good. Okay, so yeah, try to give me some responses so that make it like productive a little bit. Okay, so another thing, okay guys, so make sure you know how to use the chat box. So two things I want you guys to do now is bukan to do now, it's not doing now lah. It's just that later when we start the class, please, if you got any questions you want to ask, or maybe you think that I'm too fast, you want me to slow down, so you can just press number 3, tekan nombor 3. This one will let me, you will alert me that okay teacher, you need to slow down. I will slow down. Okay, so this is like the something that I want you guys to know. When you need help or you want me to further explain more detail, you want me to slow down sikit, then you press 3. If everything was good, whenever I ask you guys, okay, faham, understand, any questions, you guys have no question, all good, then you just press 1. Okay, so that's all. The simple instruction. Number 1. Number 2, yes, everyone here. What I want to say already. Okay, I think no I think we can start already okay. So remember, okay everybody, now if you have no question, then we start now. Okay, first thing before we officially go into the details, the revision part is I would like to share with you a little bit study tips on Sejarah. I mean, actually also applies to, it can be applied to the other subjects. So in this case here, can you see this pretty notes here? This is just a sharing saja. Okay. So I know that different people got different study methods and everything. So just in case you are struggling with the Sejarah memorization, a lot of things, so just in case you face this kind of problem, like you cannot understand, you cannot memorize, you don't know how to start. Like a lot of people, they look at the Sejarah notes, they look at the Sejarah textbook, they are like very like this, exam. When you have no idea how to start, guys, these are the 5 basic steps I will recommend you to follow. Now, because this is just a first term exam, it's not like the final term exam. So you still got hope. Okay, you still have chance to change the thing. Okay, so right now, let me share with you. Now, example, right now, sekarang, you attend my seminar, meaning you are in class. So when you are in class, make sure you do these 2 steps. Step 1, determine the key points and determine the key points and the keywords. Now, what is key point, keywords? Later I will tell you lah. So you must make sure that you're able to determine. Determine means like confirm. After you attend this 2 hours class, at least you know that, okay, chapter 1, we talk about what keywords, what are the key points. You confirm, mengenal pasti the keywords and the key point. Boleh faham? So make sure you know what you studying, what you learn today. Confirm the keyword and the key points. And then number 2, we need to understand the concepts, the full picture. Okay, now the memorization part is always not in the class 1 now. Okay, definitely you need to do it at home. So how you memorize is, that's why you see, remember just emphasizing keywords and key points. So later I will demonstrate to you what are the keywords, what are the key points in your Form 3 notes there. And then you balik rumah, means after seminar ended, you at home, you need to memorize the keywords, key points. And when you go for exam, using the same technique again, keywords, keywords, key point. Identify means you find. This one, okay, dekat sini, this is like you confirm. Make sure you confirm. This one is like you find, searching for the keyword, and then you match with the key points. And then what happen you need to do is, if it's a structure question or essay question, then you bina ayat. You bina ayat for it. Is it okay? So this is like a basic steps. So you see, at the end of the day, you still need to do your part at home. Okay, so today our aim is to make sure you guys know what is the keywords, key points, and then you understand the full picture. Is it okay? Now, what does it mean, keywords, key point? Now, first of all, you need to identify, determine. That means that you need to determine, you need to know, okay, this topic here, what is the keyword, key point? So first of all, you need to know the topic. You need to know the topic. You need to know what's the keyword and what's the key points. Determine. So example, this is your Form 3, Chapter 3, everyone. Form 3, Chapter 3, Negeri-Negeri Melayu Bersekutu. Tengok sini, the blue color one is the key, is the topic. Bukan keyword, sorry. The blue color highlighted is the topic. So later I'll be using all these highlighters, the blue, the red, and the yellow. Agak-agak sajalah. Kalau you tak ada banyak-banyak highlighter, it's okay. Okay? Anyways, my exam is until chapter 3.2. Oh, 3.2, okay. I mean, most of the chapter 3, because chapter 3 we just ended. So yeah. So this seminar, I will more focus on chapter 1, chapter 2, just to let you all know. Because most of the school, they confirm will cover chapter 1, chapter 2. Okay. So guys, when you revision, you see today our aim is to make sure you understand the topic. Now, and then you need to like chiri. Like this chiri is the keyword. The keyword. 关键词. So this is the keyword that alerts you, that give you the signal what you need to answer. Boleh faham? So every single time you need to look for this keyword, and then you give me relevant key points. Same thing applies to objective structure essay. Now some students tell me, teacher, objective how? Sama saja. Objective, right? You read the question, look for the keyword, and then the A, B, C, D, 4 selection, right? You compare lah. All these 4 answers is the 4 A, B, C, D is actually the key points they provide. Then you choose which keyword and which key points are matching together. Kalau matching, can match together, that means that's the answer. You understand how you study? So you see, later I will ask you guys, in the question there, which one is the keyword? Which one is the keyword? I will keep on asking you guys this. Okay. So you see, after you determine the keyword already, then you need to understand. Step number 2 means understand means like when I explain, you must understand. And then like, how to understand, you can use your, I remember you guys learn English or PM essay. Whenever you want to write essay, create the point, you can think like 4W1H. Is it called 4W? The why, when, what, where, how, right? Same idea you apply. Why this thing happened? Why British came to our country? And then what happened next? Apakah kesannya? Factornya. Like why, yes, logical thinking, common sense. Okay. Of course, the difficult part is the one that you need to do at home, memorization. I know that memorization for you guys may be a bit difficult. So here I prepare you a few steps. There are a few ways, methods on how to memorize, like tips and tricks. This is like a psychological way, okay? It is proven that it works, okay? It works. So under this case, number 1, since you know that the keyword, the key points, you already understanding everything, you sudah faham. Tapi sekarang you need to memorize the keyword. So how you memorize is mechanical rehearsal. Okay, this one a bit susah. So I show you example. Mechanical rehearsal means that you repeat lor. Repeat lor. Repeat lor. Verbally repeat lor. For those who attend my physical class, okay, normally upper form, I don't do that. But lower form, form 1, form 2, I always ask them to verbally repeat. Verbally repeat after me, for that particular term of words. Okay, so repeat, repeat, repeat. The more you repeat, you remember one. That's why I always tell the student, sharing is caring. Today I teach you, tomorrow you're going to teach your friend. The more you share, the more you repeat, you can remember everything. Okay, so for those who need the Mandarin explanation, you see a very nice one. I provide you the Mandarin explanation. Okay, I know you guys will say, teacher, later what if my friend or my parents, my family members thought that I sort liao, I crazy already. Talk to myself. It's normal. It's okay. People think that you sort, but your result prove everything. What? Huh? It's okay. Why? I mean, if you talk to yourself, I mean, people may think that you're crazy, but your result is good. It's okay. That's the most important thing, Okay lah, but you don't do until very crazy lah, huh? Until very crazy, a bit scary lah. Okay. So never mind, guys. If you think that teacher, I cannot repeat one, a bit weird, I paiseh, I crazy, then you use second method lah. We got so many methods. Everybody, page number 3. I think it's 3. Yeah, page number 3. Second method lah that we suggest you is you can break them into parts by parts. I teach my student by using the concept like cutting the cakes into part by part. I told you guys before, you want to enjoy the process, just like you want to enjoy the cake. Takkan you makan semua right? Slowly you eat, you one pieces, then you can enjoy So if you want to enjoy learning it, then you need to like separate lah. Normally this one I suggest students whenever you memorize maksud meaning, dekat sejarah, dekat science, for science, geography, sejarah, sometimes specific terms you need to memorize the meaning of this particular term and word. Example, apa maksudnya legacy, apa maksudnya this and that. So when you need to memorize the maksud, right? Maksud, you need to write the full sentence. And then sometimes it's a bit difficult to memorize, right? Then you separate it into parts by parts. Break them down. So you 1, 2, 3 like this, then you memorize. And then of course you need to repeat. Now normally if you don't want to verbally repeat, then you use the silent way. Silent way means you write. I don't know you guys some of you say I'm really crazy. Then you write. So I'm a writing person. Right. For information, last time I tried before, I talked to myself until my mom think that my inside the brains, overload already, too stressed already. That's why I changed another way. I choose writing lah. So chunking method, chunking means break down divide into smaller units so that it's easy to memorize for you guys. Okay. Now another one is elaborative rehearsal. Elaborative rehearsal means that you try your best to relate. So what does it mean relate? Example, like maybe certain topic how to relate, try to relate something that you're familiar. Maybe you can use contoh. Sometimes we use like some daily things, to your personal experience or anything. You see, sometimes I will share with you like personal story, so that you can relate. Relate. This one a bit hard, I know. That's why you need to see. When I explain in class, if I go give you the story, then maybe it's really easy to relate. Now this one is like from 4 example. So this one optional lah. That's why I told you this is like a very personal thing. Just a suggestion. If you guys cannot relate using this method, then it's okay. Then it's okay. So you use another one. This one is the one that I will do it last time. I always tell students, don't how do you call? You can last minute study, but before you do the last minute study, make sure you do this every day. So you see, instead of cramping everything into 7-hour study session, you see, you must understand, sometimes just like a car, you leave it there for a long time, you didn't start the engine, then suddenly like, wow, tomorrow I need to go on a trip. Then you start the engine, a bit susah sikit. You boleh faham tak? You want to heat up everything a bit susah sikit. So you need some warm up session. So you want to like study easy for you to memorize things, right? You need some warm up. So multiple short session. Don't one shot you memorize everything. Don't one shot you half out. Wow, this one whole day I study Sejarah, 10 chapters. You think you Superman, man? No, ma. Impossible. I tell you, even me, I also cannot. Whole day revision Sejarah only will die. I tell you, will die. Cannot. So we multiple session. Multiple session. Maybe at first you warm up sikit, then you break. But make sure you break. After that, you come back. You don't all the way you break until night time. Some students, they break all the way until night one. Because they pressing phone, watching those short videos one, very fast one. So try not to discipline yourself. Put a timer there. Okay? I put alarm. Yeah. And then this one I strongly recommend. Got two ways. Okay, this one based on here, they're telling you before you sleep, you can study 1-2 page. I don't know you guys. So 1-2 pages. This one up to you. You want to read or don't read, up to you. But for me this 2-page rule for me, I will focus on exercise. Focus on exercise. Hey, this one is scientific proven one. I mean, it's proven. Okay, proven one. Okay, so meaning it works one. You try and see. I tried before like before I sleep, I read really what when I enter to the exam hall, when I do the question, somehow the memory just pops up. Really I can remember strengthen the memory. Really, this one it works. But really depending on the students one sometimes. So therefore, instead of reading, I told you guys I'm not a reading person. Because sometimes very tiring, school activity very tired, then you still read Sejarah textbook, boy, suffer, man. So sometimes I change. Instead of reading, I will do exercise. Limit yourself for 2 pages a day. No need 2 pages, maybe 2 questions, because one question A, B, C, D already banyak lo. So yeah, that's how I do it . So everybody, these are the few methods on how to memorize. It's just a sharing only. So as I say, you can try, never know, right? So this is strongly recommended for those who are very lost. That whenever they read Sejarah, they have no motivation. You try with all these methods. Okay? Remember, start little bit. Little bit. Okay? So don't like one shot. You must understand one concept is sikit-sikit lama jadi bukit lah. Okay, sikit-sikit lama jadi bukit lah. So don't one shot read everything lah. Okay, that one will be very susah for you. Hi, I'm back. I also don't know why. I also don't know why suddenly I'm disappear and then I'm back again. I think the connections, the Wi-Fi connections not stable. I'm not sure, or maybe the Zoom thing, Hey, sorry. I'm back. Okay, so yeah, let's go back to our topic again. So just now, whatever I say, whatever I mentioned just now, I hope that's how I recorded. Okay, anyway, whatever I mentioned just now is all the study tips. Study tips. This one is based on psychological term. This one you can read on your own. It's not really a important thing. I haven't started officially, okay? Just sharing tips. Okay, everyone here, you good? So remember our focus today is make sure you determine what are the keywords and the key point. Keywords, key point. Later, I'll tell you guys what are the keywords and the key point, definitely. And then you understand the full picture. Means you understand the concepts and the reason, everything. Understand everything, okay? Make sure you guys don't have any doubts before you leave my class, okay? So one more thing now is targeting the question. Targeting a question here. On your right-hand side here, this is when you go to exam, when you look at the paper, you will need to first, guys, identify the questions, keywords, and the topic. Identify, find out what the question asking you. Basically, keyword is Keyword is those word that signaling you, give you the signal, give you like the guideline on how to answer. So normally the keywords that you can see in Sejarah is like factor, kesan, kepentingan. Like this one is very general. Sometimes maybe they give you apakah kepentingan, mengapakah, bagaimanakah, you know, those kind of words. So find the keywords. Yeah, these are the keywords. Actually, these are the keywords. So once you know the keywords, you find out the keywords, then you give me the relevant points, then that's all. Okay, there you see keywords. Factor British, membentuk NNMB. NNMB is the topic. So you need to understand the topic, identify the keywords and topic. No need to highlight lah. This one I highlight is because I want you guys to focus on that part. Okay. So everybody, then you bina ayah lah. Bina ayah is always for structure and essay lah. Now guys, I want to talk about a little bit on KBAT because I realized that most of you struggling with it. Don't know lah. When I teach physical class student they always answer everything, but the KBAT question is always leaving it blank. I don't know why. So I say try lah. They just look at me, no answer one. If they tell me, teacher, I don't know how to try, at least I can guide them, but they just look at me like this one. So I feel that you guys need my help. So I give you some guidance. It's not really like a format thing. It's just a suggestion guidance, okay? Now, I don't know, now, just in case most of you don't know what is structure and essay, structure is those ABC question, ABC part in one question, total 10 marks. On the other hand, so you see, this one is 10 marks. On the other hand, here, the essay one is 20 marks. Okay, boleh, faham? You understand what is essay, right? Okay, essay also ABC part one. So most of the time, not every single time, most of the time, the part C is KBAT question. KBAT question meaning is not, you can't find the answer in your textbook or nota. So meaning what we call not the syllabus-based question. So for this kind of questionnaire, it's really depending on your answer and your thinking skill. You own self create the answer. So for this case, a lot of people have no idea. No points. They tell me, teacher, tak tahu the idea. I don't know how. So guys, I believe you guys learn BM karangan, right? You guys learn how to write BM essays, right? Have you attended the BM seminar? Everyone here? Haven't? Next week, is it? So for those, next week, you remember, go and learn the technique. Because whatever you learn in the BM karangan essay, that the technique, how to write essay, actually is the same thing in KBAT questions. Actually, it's the same thing. Okay? Everybody, you clear with this one? So you still remember you learn in the normal class or even your school teacher, sometimes they teach you write the essay. They will use, now this one is just suggestion, SHYE. SHYE means what? You give me the statement, then you explain to me why, you know, everything, everybody, you understand? So like, okay, I give you guys a very easy example. First of all, you see the question is asking you, berikan cadangan Anda. Give me your suggestion on how to develop the economy, memajukan the economy, make the economy better, stronger, means earn more money lah, basically, right? Earn more money lor. Sorry. So what's the statement here? Now, guys, think like this, you want to earn more money, kan? You want to earn more money, you want to make the economy better, meaning you need to have more things so that you can sell, then you can earn money. So in this case, you can say use technology. Now, you see, my dear, yes, that's why I'm telling you, okay, one student asked me, teacher, when we answer KBAT questions, are we allowed to give 4 separated answers? Or do we have to elaborate on one answer? Actually, both are accepted. That's why I'm showing you, if you give me the points and you elaborate, you will also get 4 marks. If you give me 4 separated points, you will also get marks. Understand? So So actually, there's no fixed format. I know some of the school teacher, they emphasizing like, no, you need to give me elaboration, huraian, kesan, macam ini, macam itu. Your teacher, okay lah, if your school teacher really requesting you guys to write that, then you follow lor. Make your teacher happy lah, okay? Make your teacher happy, okay? Your teacher, not easy lah. But in exam lah, like normally those government exam, no. Actually, both are accepted as long as you give me the points. So I'm showing you an example. Now, normally school teacher, they suggest this method like elaborative one, elaborate one. Why? Because they don't have the idea. They are helping those students that are weak in ideas. Like they don't know what, I don't know how, teacher. Then you just give me one idea. Give me 1 point, explain. Example, I want to memajukan economy, then we use technology modern. Why use technology modern? So that I can produce more. Pengeluaran means produce. Produce more means that what? I got technology, so I speed up the process. So when I speed up the process, I produce more and fast, means efficient. Wow, maximize my profit. I can earn more money. Right? So you see, like this 4 marks. That's why some teacher, they recommend you guys this. It's like easy lah. You don't need to think. Ayo, teacher, I only know use technology model. I don't know what else answer. I don't know. You see, other than just thinking the points, you can elaborate by using this method. But if you are very creative, you have a lot of point of view, pandangan banyak, wah, you got some, good suggestion, then just go ahead. So no format one. This kind of thing is up to you. So just a suggestion. So you can use main point. Example, you can see learn more skills. Do more different types of activity. Mempelbagaikan sektor. Means that you don't just focus on pertanian. Other than pertanian, we can also do trading, export, import. Maybe we do something else. Pelancongan. Sektor pelancongan means mempelbagaikan, multiply. Creative and innovative. Technology modern. You see? You can give me a lot of answer. No need to like restrict yourself. 没有限制, no control one. Okay, so don't stress. So the main thing is you write the point. You need to write. You didn't write any answer, you just leave it blank, is no hope. As I say, you try, at least got hope. No try, no answer, 0 mark. Understand everyone here, as I said strongly, I mean again and again, this is just a suggestion. Okay. This is just a suggestion. If you have any questions, yeah, you can ask now. I think should be okay, right? This one is just like a introduction, everything. So, okay, everybody. No question. Good. Now again, if you have no question, just press 1. The rest of you, I know some of you are new, just press 1, everything. Okay, so as I said, now today, our main focus in this seminar is chapter 1 and chapter 2. And I just want to let everybody know that my notes here is a little bit special. Okay, for Sejarah. It's not like what you guys are expecting. Maybe some of you are expecting notes, everything. No, I'm actually providing you the question answer notes. Okay. And now today I will not start from chapter 1 because I feel like chapter 1 still okay lah, still okay. If you compare with chapter 2. Chapter 2 is a more banyak story, need to go through and everything. So shall we focus more on chapter 2? Is it okay? Or you guys want me to start from chapter 1? Actually, yeah, it's up to you guys. You guys choose. What do you think, guys? Chapter 2 first, Okay lah. Actually, chapter 1, we got enough time one. Trust me, we got enough time. So yeah, we chapter 2 first, shall we? Chapter 2 first, okay? So it's the same, right? Okay. So everybody jump to this page here. Okay, let's start from page number 9. Page number 9, chapter 2 here. Now, guys, again, left-hand side questions, right-hand side answer. What does it mean? You see, my notes here, you can treat it as a notes or as an exercise workbook. This book here, dekat sini, you can treat it as an exercise, latihan, or as a notes. So listen carefully. Left-hand side here is, all these are the possible questions. I will not say that exactly the same question will come out, but almost the same lah. I mean, agak lah. The concepts is there lah. Okay, the answers here are the same. Now, example, I give you guys example. Now, as I say, using back just now the technique I teach you, you need to find out what's the keyword. But before we find out the keyword, you must understand the topic first, kan? Now, chapter 2, this topic here is talking about your British starts to explore negeri-negeri Selat. And negeri-negeri Selat, now, for those who attended my physical class or the online class, normal class, guys, negeri-negeri Selat, the moment you see Selat, you understand that all these states nearby where? Selat Melaka lo. And I think you guys learned Selat Melaka before, right? You guys know that Selat Melaka is like, you know, Selat Melaka is like what? It's a very strategic area, very safe, very best, like, you know, the best punya. Yes. So actually, why British go there? Why British go there? Definitely is because of what? For perdagangan. Very good. For money, for trading, for business, for money, for economy. So everything regarding money. So in this case, you must know that the topic, our main topic for chapter 2 is talking about NNS. British went to Penang, Singapore, Malacca, take over these 3 areas. So the blue color highlighter is all the topic for chapter 2. All the topic. So in this question number 1 here, dekat sini, what's the topic? The topic is Penang. Penang. So guys, what is the keyword that telling you that, okay, I want this answer? What's the keyword that signal you? The keyword is read the question, identify, find out, determine it. Again, yes, today our aim is determine sebab. I use red color. Sebab. Why is sebab? Sebab means why. No, Penang is the topic. My dear, I told you already, blue color is the topic. The topic is chapter 2. Chapter 2 topic is talking about NNS. NNS is referring to Penang, Malacca, Singapore. Correct? Now, what is the sebab? The keyword is sebab. So what happened to Penang? British, they want to take over Penang. So what's the reason British do that? So this is the thing here. Okay, this is the thing here. Then this is the keyword. You see, this is the keyword. Sorry, this is the key point. The points that helps you to score marks. Understand? So does it make sense to you, like the keyword, key points, keyword, key points? Keyword is the one that signal you, buggy you signal what answer your teacher wants. That these are all the relevant key points. Okay, clear, everybody? Good. So number 1, first sebab. The first reason here is because, as I told you, British came here. British datang sini all the way here is because of trading, money, business. So number 1, they want to buy something. They want to, like, you know, find a place as a middle place to collect all the goods. What are the things? So first of all, you see the explanation here is your British want to buy tea from China. But the thing is, your China don't want the money. Your China wants something from Alam Melayu. They want gold, they want the biji timah, they want the rempah ratus, you know, all these things. Where can you get it? You can get all these things from Alam Melayu, which is our country. Our area here, Penang, Malacca, Singapore, banyak. So therefore, they need a center to collect all these goods so that they can exchange with China. And then they need to find a middle place. Cannot too far and cannot too, you know, so middle place. That's why they take over Penang is because act as a center collecting the goods, money. And then speaking of trading, you know where trading, right? When we talk about trading, we talk about pelabuhan. Correct? Pelabuhan. Pelabuhan persinggahan. Apa tu pelabuhan? Pelabuhan means port. I need a place to stop by. A port area for me to stop by. So you see, this one port area here, dekat sini, the explanation is I need a place to repair, to get food, water, and then act as a temporary shelter. Berlindung sementara menunggu peralihan angin monsoon. I need a temporary shelter to wait for the angin monsoon to change and everything. So you see, a port area to stop by. And then number 3, so you see, this is how I remember. I told you already, British came all the way here is because of trading. So collecting resources, port area, and number 3, pangkalan tentera laut British. They need defenses. They need a good location for defenses so that they can protect their business money, right? Protect their benefit, so their navies, they want to protect their India, because that time British take over India. And also because I told you why they take over Penang, they want to protect their economy. So what does it mean, protect the economy? They want to they want to defeat your Belanda. Their competitor is Belanda. Guys, tell me why they say Belanda is their competitor. Why they having a competition? And why they choose Penang? It is because your Belanda Netherlands, at that time, they take over where? That time your Belanda take over where? Badawi. Betawi. Oh my God, it's Betawi. I almost say the management. Why do they need Penang to defend their Patapata located in India? My dear, because India there, at first they put at Bombay. The location is not strategic. They need to make a big U-turn. This one I cannot explain too details because I don't have the map with you, but you can refer to the textbook, yeah? Okay, Madras is, okay, you know India, right? Madras is somewhere around here. Madras is somewhere around here. And their pangkalan tentera laut, their navies battleship are on here. Bombay, the city called Bombay. So if they want to protect them, they need to make a big U-turn, a big U-turn to defend. You cannot go internally because it's allowed. Navy is your battleship. How you cross the road, cannot. So that's why they make a big U-turn. So Penang is just down here. So they say if I go up there, I can protect. I can like, jaga, macam like security guard like this. That's what they mean. Because they want to avoid the Perancis attack. Perancis attack from here. I mean, I don't have the map with it. That's why it's a bit hard for me to demonstrate. But yeah, you can refer to your textbook for the map. Okay? So yeah, this is the thing. I forgot why Betawi is important. Betawi is Indonesia down there. Belanda take over the Betawi. Belanda last time take over Betawi. And one most important thing in our country, where's the land? Malacca, everybody. Your Netherlands Netherlands, Belanda. They take over Holland. Holland, last time we call Holland. Holland, they take over Malacca. So you see, they're very good in trading. Betawi is at Indonesia there, the Selat Sunda. There's Selat there. I mean, Indonesia down there. So there is an area called Betawi. They control the trading at there. And then Malacca in the middle of the Selat Malacca. So like Belanda is so good, so rich. So therefore your British says, this is my competitor. I need to, yeah. So this is the thing here. The reason why they choose Penang. Okay. Now, question number 2, this one is quite normal. I feel like this is like an introduction, telling you British, they take over Penang, how they do it. Now, remember, Penang is just an island. So can we jump to question number 3? Question number 3 will be more important. Okay, guys, Penang is just an island. Island only, small island. Do you think they have a government there? Do you think they have a king over there? So guys, you must understand why I'm asking you this is because you think like this. British want to take over this land, must be, they need to deal with someone. You think what? They just randomly go inside there and then just take over? No lah. I mean, Penang is under someone control. So they need to like, somehow go and deal with it. So that's the thing here. So again, the topic here is Penang. So what is the key word at here? Very good. Thank you so much. Some of you telling me, no, teacher, Penang is owned by Kedah. Good. So now you know that Kedah is the keyword. So when British want to take over Penang, right? he needs to go and deal with Kedah. And then there must be something faced by Kedah so that British have the chance to approach them. Remember the drama story? I told my student, think like this. Oh, got drama story there. Something happened causes the British can campur tangan. The British can pendudukan Penang. They can go in there. Yeah. This is the manipulasi. Yeah, British show up. Yes. Still remember the drama? Now we have the internal drama and the external drama. Internal means inside lah. Inside the kingdom, something happened lah at Kedah there. And then something happened outside of the Kedah, means someone attacked from outside lah. In and out, both huru-hara. Understand? Now the first one here, this is like an internal problem. Internal problem is called crisis perebutan takhta. So whenever we talk about masalah ataupun peristiwa lah, sometimes they use peristiwa. What are the issue, the problem faced by Kedah? You can say crisis perebutan takhta. And then you elaborate. I told you drama happens means something happened there, story happened So you need to know who is the actor, who is the lead, who is the lead in the drama. So you need to tell me the lead. So you see, when it comes to all this memorization, oh my goodness, so many points, teacher. How to memorize? Break them down into different parts. So think like this. Just like you want to watch a drama, you go and read the synopsis. You must know who is the male lead, second lead, and this and lead. You know, you need to know the member, the person. So same thing. In this crisis perebutan takhta, they're fighting for the takhta. They're fighting for the throne, the position. So who is the member? Who is the one? So you must know the father. This is the papa, the sultan, the old sultan. He wanted to, like, you know, dethrone already. He wants to make the son become the new king. So he appointed the son. So you see, father, the son. Who is the one not happy? The royal members not happy. Therefore, the royal members, they want to go against the king's decision. They ask Bugis people, the outsiders, to go and attack the king. And this is the moment SHTI was being mentioned. The Sultan panicked. Ayo, my own members attack me. Apa macam? So I need to find some defenses. Who is the strongest one? British. Because at that moment, SHTI is trading around there. It's nearby there. By the way, SHTI is a company. It's a company, British one. Sharika Sharika Hindia Timor English. This SHTI. I call it shitty company. Okay, shitty company, SHTI. So SHTI is there. So can you see, these are all the members here. I know it's a lot. So this comes to your memorization tip number 2. Starts to what? You break them down already, then you verbally or either you silently repeat it. How you silently repeat it? Write it down. You see, here got so many space. You write, okay. The father, Sultan Muhammad Jiwa. You write 3 times, confirm you remember his name. The father choose the son, Tunku Abdullah. I write short form only, not in the space. Okay, this is how you should revision. So you see, melantik Tunku Abdullah to become the Raja Muda. Kerabat tidak bersetuju. So pakat dengan Bugis to go against, menentang. The Sultan Muhammad Jiwa memohon bantuan ketenteraan. You see, they ask the SHTI to give them support to defend their country. Okay, but I want to say one thing. When they go for negotiation, meeting, discussion, the discussion with British company was failed. So at the end of the day, the British have the chance to campur tangan at that moment? No, because they fail already. The negotiation rundingan part fail already. So this internal problem, they own self settle. The Sultan after that own self settle. So because it's internal problem, so British miss out the chance. But it's okay. The second chance is coming here. Coming already. Second problem. So that's why we have the internal issues and external issues. In and out. Guys can think like this. Okay. So because this is just the beginning part, I will go into details. I will highlight with you. But after that, I'm not going to highlight everything because I want you guys to go back home using this same method to revision. Boleh faham? Okay, so guys, yeah, let's go to the second issue over there. So after this issue, British tipu hela. So these are the strategy used by British. The strategy. And they sign agreement after that. Okay. Now I don't know whether you guys see the pattern or not. Every single time British, whenever they want to deal with the person or maybe menyelesaikan masalah or anything, like they will always say, okay, come, let's go for meeting. Let's go for discussion. They're very gentleman, macam yes, I go for discussion meeting. Then after that, yeah, meeting. After that, what they do? After the meeting, you agree, I agree, we're very happy. Yes, they will take the paper, come out. They will say, hey, you happy with the things, right? Just now we negotiate, just now we rundingkan, are you happy with it? Okay, sign the agreement, thank you so much. Kalau tak happy, if it's not happy, not happy with the terms and conditions, it's okay, fail only lor. Then your British says it's okay lor, I wait for another chance. Then second drama pops up. Ancaman siang. Guys, when we talk about Thailand, I believe you guys remember Thailand drama. Thailand drama always involving what? Your Thailand drama is related to what? The bunga emas. Remember, ancaman siang, Thailand go and threatens the Kedah because your Kedah last time stop giving them the bunga emas. So Thailand after that, after they everything, they come back and request the bunga emas. So therefore, your Sultan Kedah requests the SHTI to support them. And guys, this is the keyword here. Remember, Sultan Kedah this time they really need support because they know Thailand not joking. So what happened here is they try to ask support and they offer. Your Sultan, he himself offer Penang. He offered Penang. He said, hey, if you help me, I give you guys Penang. I mean, I allow you guys to come into Penang. If you help me. So therefore, your Francis Light was being involved. Everyone here, I guess, good with this one. In and out. In and out are the external, inside, internal wall and external wall, okay? Good, So therefore, your Francis Light was the middleman. Okay, they passed the message. Your Sultan request, ask him to help, So your Francis Light use this opportunity, promises that what SHTI will fulfill. They promise on behalf that, oh, SHTI will help you guys. Confirm, no problem. Okay. They promise. But you guys know the ending story, At the end of the day, what happened there? Now you see the question number 4 over here. You can see British strengthen their position at Penang. Again, topic is Penang. Topic is Penang. So the keyword dekat sini is what did the British do? How? Yeah. How British strengthen their position? How strengthen? How they strengthen? So, guys, this is the thing here. Remember Thailand? I told you Thailand came back, Thailand go and attack, menakluki Patani, and threaten them. So this is the moment your Sultan go and find British. They go and find SHTI and say, SHTI, remember last time Francis said, promise me. And then your SHTI say, excuse me, I'm not the one that promised you all. I did not sign any agreement with you all. Not me all. SHTI say, it's not me, but Francis Light. So they realize that they are being cheated and played. Kena tipu by the Francis Light. So what they do? They attack. So you see, peperangan, menghimpunkan angkatan peperangan. But then that was lose already. I mean, at the end of the day, they be attacked by British, definitely. They attacked Francis Light. Francis Light is a British guy. So definitely the SHTI will support the Francis Light, and therefore they are being forced to sign the agreement with British. And that's how your British being taken over by, your British go and take over Penang. Everyone here, are you guys good with it? Yeah. Now, so for Penang, the topic there, these are all the questions that I personally think that is important. So they go through here. I mean, I go through with you. I go through here. dekat sini I highlight with you. Okay, of course, certain area I didn't highlight, you still need to read through. And some students, they ask me, teacher, okay, guys, if you feel like this one is easy for you, you can try to do the question on your own. I know that some students very good with this chapter, but not all of the students. That's why I still need to teach. I still need to teach. Okay, so maybe you can refer back first. Okay, so yeah, I understand some students, they are quite good with this topic. So maybe we go faster a little bit, but I cannot do faster. So guys, if you guys think that I'm slow, I mean, we can speed up. Okay, so right now, yeah. So just now I say, not every single point I will highlight. So certain things you still need to do revision on your own. Okay, so guys, finish the Penang story already. Now we go to the Singapore. Now we go to the Singapore there. Now, dekat Singapore here, I will focus on question number 6. Again, Singapore is a small island. Now, the topic, right? Remember, Singapore is a small island. So, same like Penang. Penang is also an island. Must be owned by somebody. So, who is the owner? Who owns Singapore? Johor. So, under this case, you need to tell me peristiwa petapakan. Tell me, explain to me the whole process on how British go into the Singapore. So first of all, is the Stamford Raffles and the William. Both of them, again, you need to know who is the person involved in the drama. So the British guy, the British representative. So regarding the Singapore Johor story, regarding the Singapore Johor story, the Kasini. Now remember, I said Johor last time very strong. For those who remember, and for those who attended the classes, you remember I say Johor last time is called Johor Real Kingdom. It's not like today called Johor. Last time they're very big. Johor take over Singapore. Yes, they pecah already. So before they pecah, this is before they pecah. Singapore under them, Pahang under them, Real Lingga Island. Real Lingga Island is the Indonesia island. It's all under them. So you must understand that we have a Sultan Johor, but Sultan is impossible to manage such a big area. So he needs the leaders. So Temenggong Abdul Rahman is the person in charge. I personally call it as PIC. No need to write exam, but it's just for your understanding. As I said, today we need to identify the word, the keyword, and you need to understand all the key points so that you know which one you need to memorize. Okay, so you remember Stamford Raffles, Temenggong, Sultan Abdullah. Sultan Abdul Rahman here. Now this is the person in charge. I write in short, PIC, person in charge. The leader. Now Sultan is the owner. So meaning what? Meaning Stamford Raffles right now, if you want to take over Singapore, he needs to ask whose permission. Come on guys, common sense. Temenggong or the Sultan? If he wants to take over the land, you don't tell me Abdul Rahman, my dear. Abdul Rahman, both of them, their name also Abdul Rahman. Oh. The answer is Sultan. Yes. Can you see the word here? Mendapat pengesahan. He needs the approval from the Sultan. Even though Temenggong, he signed the agreement. Yes, Temenggong signed the agreement, but you still need to get the approval from the Sultan. So the moment your Stamford Raffles realize, because the Stamford Raffles didn't know, your Stamford Raffles didn't know that I need to go find Sultan, because they saw Temenggong is the person in charge there doing this and that. You know, we're very busy, leader. So he go and approach him, sign agreement. And then Temenggong tells him, hey, I signed already, you need to find Sultan, you know. But too bad Sultan Abdullah says no . When the moment they take the agreement that they sign, they go and find Sultan Abdullah. Then the Sultan Abdullah says, no, I don't accept this. I don't approve this. So this is the drama starts. Your Raffles needs to think about another way to get the approval from the Sultan. So guys, this is the drama started. Johor drama Johor drama Okay, are they relatives? No. It's just that they use the same name, but their position, their background is different. So it's no, they are not relatives. Now, Sultan Abdul Rahman, guys, regarding the Johor story, there is a drama there. The drama is Isu Pewarisan Takhta, if you guys remember. And help me to circle or box the word manipulasi. Now, manipulasi is the strategy used by British right now. And what is manipulasi? This is the strategy. And what's the meaning? What's the meaning of manipulasi or manipulative? Anyone here remember? Okay, so let me write down there. Now, okay, I know that in English it's called manipulate lah. How to explain? Okay. Manipulate. Okay, yes, it's true. I mean, it's manipulate. Now, think about your science experiment. Science experiment. Yeah, guys, I believe you guys need to write the factor. Manipulating factor. The responses factor, something like that. Yes. Yes, it's like changing factor. So, yeah, variable, the variable thing. Yeah, so manipulative, manipulasi. Okay, manipulasi in here, in this case, is like they need to find a chance to go in, I mean, to campur tangan. And then this chance is like, oh, something big changes there. Some issue happening there. Yes, understand? Manipulating is like changes. So you just think in short, simple, change. So what are the changes here? Now, issue Poresa Takta again is the throne. It's the royal members there, the issue, the drama there. So guys, just to introduce another person in this drama. It's called Tengku Husin. So by the way, this one is the Koko. You know what is Koko? Koko means elder brother. And this one is the younger brother. This one is the Koko, you know. So I say this one is the eldest one. Okay, I say the big brother. Yeah, I should say the big one. Then this one is a small one. What I mean big one, small one means this is the big one, the elder one. Then this one is the youngest one. So by right, he should be the king. But there's the issue happening there. That's why he cannot become the king, or the younger brother become. So Raffles realized that, hey, wow, you guys got this drama. Okay, good. So Raffles approached the younger brother, the elder brother. Raffles approached the Tengku Husin, and then he make him become the Sultan Johor. So right now, your Johor have two Sultan, and your Sultan Husin, the elder brother, go and recognize the agreement. So that's how your Raffles take over Singapore. Regarding the issue Poresa Takta, you want to explain in detail, you can refer to the next question. Question number 7, but I'm not going through it. Because I feel like, okay, Sergeant. And they sign agreement at the end of the day. So that's how your Raffles manipulation at Singapore then. Okay? Is this the brother that wasn't with his father when he passed away? Yes, my dear. You can refer to question number 7. Dekat sini, I will tell you why. Why there is an issue Poresa Takta? Because Tengku Husin was not there when the father passed away. He went to Pahang. That's why he was not being appointed as the Sultan. Whereas the younger brother being chosen. Sounds familiar to another story? Yes, this one is like at the Perak there. Perak one is even worse. This one at least he attend an event. Remember? Perak, the one is the being invited. That one is chapter 3, my dear. Chapter 3. Okay? So guys, Singapore story, yes, that's the end. This one I'm not going through because I feel like the agreement, terms and conditions, you guys can read through on your own, should be okay. But now let's focus on the Singapore. Everyone here, remember just now I said the topic NNS? NNS including Penang, Singapore, and Malacca. Sorry, this one is Malacca. Yeah, Singapore already done. But guys, can I tell you something? Do you know that when Stamford Raffles signed agreement with the Sultan Hussein, don't think that the story ends there, because someone is not happy. Someone is not happy, which is the Belanda. Remember Belanda? So here, let me show you this question here. The keyword here is telling you factor Pakatan British Belanda. Now, I want to emphasize this. British Belanda. Why suddenly Belanda not happy with it? Because Belanda, yes, you still remember just now the Abdul Rahman, the younger brother, the small brother. The small brother actually is recognized by him. He supported the younger brother. And then remember, BFF ma with Johor ma. So you know lah, British China bully Johor. Really macam like bully the younger brother lor. So Belanda was like, hey, hello, you bully my friend. You know lah, best friend, you sharing things, ma. So right now your Belanda go and claim that Singapore is actually their land. My friend's land is actually my land too. You bully my friend, meaning you bully me. So please leave Singapore right now. Your Belanda is asking British to do that. Okay, so this is the drama starts after they sign the agreement. Even though they signed the agreement, yeah, you don't think that they signed. End of the story, no. Belanda go against it. Belanda say, hey, hello, my land, eh? And then he actually worried lah. He actually very worried because he said, well, if Singapore become very famous, oh, yo, GG, oh, my Betawi. Betawi is Indonesia island there. Indonesia there. Ayo, cannot lah. Later they take away my business. They all attracted all those people there. Wow, cannot. So go against it. Now your British on the other hand, very positive. They say berjaya, successfully memajukan Singapore, and they insist. Bertekad means like confirm, tekad, like they still want to defend their position. They say, I will not leave Singapore. Singapore is my land. And they very confident, yeah. They're very confident, positive, saying that I will make Singapore become a free port, and also I will make him as my military base. Means they will switch Penang to Singapore because they see Singapore more strategic, more developed, more rich, strong background. So understand. So you see, this is the drama that pertikaian. They have a fight, quarrel, misunderstanding that. Okay, the conflict dekat sana. So guys, let me ask you one thing. British and Belanda, do you think they will fight? It's true, right now they are going against each other, but do you think they will really start a war? The answer is no. That's the reason why they decided to use another strategy, which is called pakatan. So the reason why British able to take over Malacca is because Belanda British, they decided to settle this issue, maintaining their relationship and settle with peace. They don't want to start a war. Okay? Belanda have a fight with someone else. Ayala, that one is with the Belanda having a fight with the Perancis, the Napoleon War. So they actually quite poor already. So yeah. Okay? So therefore they sign agreement. You see, they go for discussion. Again, you see, British, come, let's go for discussion meeting. Don't attack each other. Don't attack each other. Okay? So we go for meeting. And then after meeting, they sign agreement. Everyone here. You clear with this? You all good? So right now, let's go to look at the agreement. Now, guys, agreement here, I will emphasize a lot because I want you guys to remember that the agreement, maybe sometimes they ask, okay. So agreement here is very important. This agreement, this is the topic here. The topic is Perjanjian London. So chapter 2, other than just Penang, Malacca, Singapore, the story, you need to understand they signed agreement. So English Belanda 1824 also consider their name. So guys, British Belanda, they signed this agreement. And what are the agreement talking about? What's the agreement? Inside, what's the detail? So you see the question 11 here, they're telling you syarat is the keyword. So you need to give me the respective key points. So the terms and condition here, the T and C, the T and C here for Belanda and British is different. So you see right now your Belanda say that, okay, I recognize your position at the Singapore. Okay, you guys want to take over Singapore? Okay, I give you. And I promise that I will not take over any lands in West Malaysia, Tanah Melayu, the Malay land. So you guys know where is Tanah Melayu, right? So here, Singapore. So you see, Singapore under British, Tanah Melayu, I will also not campur tangan. So British also promised, okay, I will leave Sumatra. Where is Sumatra? Sumatra is over here, the Indonesia island. So you see, they say I will pass So you guys, just to let you all know that originally British control Indonesia land called Bangka-Hulu, which is located at here. Bangka-Hulu is located at here. And then your Belanda control Malacca. Control Malacca, ne? Malacca is here. So right now they say, they promise each other, they will not take over, they will not campur tangan in each other's area. So you see, your Belanda says, now British, this one your land, this one is my land. So, you know, we draw a line. They draw a line there, you know. So since they draw the line separating the area already, therefore Malacca right now was being passed to British. Bangka-Hulu was being passed to Belanda. It changed. And therefore, you need to tell me that after they sign this agreement, what is the kesannya? The kesan is right now, you can see Alam Melayu, Southeast Asia was being separated into two areas. Which is just now I show you this one. They draw a line. This is under British area, British in charge. This one is like Indonesia, there is all under Belanda. So in this case, the difficult part is you need to emphasize the kawasan. Okay? So kawasan sebelah timur, utara sebelah Melaka, Singapore, Tanah Melayu, everything British. On the other hand, barat, selatan sebelah Melaka, and Kepulauan Riau Lingga. Riau Lingga means like all the Indonesia island down there, down here. After your Singapore, everything under Belanda. This one, if you mention in exam, if this is in the essay question, you need to mention like this. But try your best. I mean, this one, if you really cannot remember, just tell me Singapore, Tanah Melayu. Just tell me Tanah Melayu, Singapore. Then this one you say Riau Lingga Island. Okay one. No need to memorize the whole sentence. It's just that if you if possible, you write. Kalau tak boleh, then just mention the points. Okay? So, if you don't want to memorize this, it's okay. Okay? So, yeah. So, guys, the second point is just like I told you all, your Johor Empire right now breakdown. Singapore right now is under British because they signed the agreement, right? I'm not highlighting the details. And then your Riau Lingga Island. Remember I said the Riau Lingga Island was being passed to who? Belanda. So do you think Belanda will let the king, the sultan, the pembesar, the Malay leader to lead the government? No. Therefore, that's the end of the Sultan Kingdom. Dihapuskan oleh Belanda. So they change, they destroy. So no longer have the Riau Lingga Island there. You see, they become smaller. And then your Pahang announced merdeka sendiri lah. Membebaskan Pahang. So they just free themselves using this opportunity. Okay, so this is the perpecahan. Perpecahan Johor Riau. Empire Johor Riau is getting smaller. The last one here is Selat Melaka right now is fully controlled by British because the three port area, Malacca, Penang, Singapore, is all nearby Selat Melaka. So therefore, this is the perjanjian. Everybody, you good? Be careful with the kesan or this. Understand? So this one is like the commonly asked in the exam. Okay, guys. Right now, British take over the three area already. 2.3, another topic here. We go back to the NNS. Right now, British says that, hey, I want to combine them and create an NNS. Remember in my normal class, I said that originally they are all separated system. Macam like Ramly Burger, different style, different way of doing it. But now, British was like, no. Remember I said British came here is not to help us to manage and everything. British come here is to earn money. Time is money, you know. Masa itu emas. So you see, they say, no play. I'm not helping you. I'm not like nanny jaga you. Hey, I'm not jagaing you. I want to earn money. So British says that I want to make profit. Combine them together. Cut costs, standardize. Easy to manage. So right now, you need to tell me that what's the reason. I told you already. Cut costs, standardize. But do not like menjimatkan wang, ya. No wang, ya. Menjimatkan perbelanjaan. Perbelanjaan means expenses. That's why I say cut costs. Standardize. McDonald's system. That's why you see McDonald's is way, I mean, profitable. I mean, it's more, earn more money lah, definitely, right? So under this case, are you guys okay? So right now for 2.3 and 2.4, right, everybody, this part here, I want you guys to put star in this 2 question here. Now, I believe a lot of you are, when you when you prepare exam for chapter 2, I believe most of you will focus a lot in the 2.1 because you want to remember the story. Oh, you so who attack who attack who. You definitely will do that way, right? You will go and memorize a lot on there. But let me be honest with you guys. The story part, I mean, of course, you need to memorize the keyword, but if you tell me the story, like I mean, as long as you give me the story, agak-agak, or because of the king and this and that, then you still can score a few marks there. Tapi bagi this part here, all this is facts. If you really cannot give me the keyword, means habis. Because this is not story, guys. This is not story. The factor, the importance, all this is not fact. It's not story. It's like bulat. It's all fakta. You really need to give me the keyword, or else it's like gone. No, 0. And look at here. This one normally is a 5 marks or straight away 5 marks or no. 5 marks here, 5 marks here, 5 or 10 marks or. So kalau you don't have the point, 0 marks straight. So my suggestion here is, my dear, everybody, try your best to remember this. Of course, today I will make you guys to understand the concepts and I will highlight the key points for you, okay? So that you go back home, you memorize easier, okay? So guys, as I told you, look at the question there. This is NNS. Forming NNS. What's the keyword at that? In this question, the keyword is what? Kepentingan kepada British. So, what's the importance to British? Mengapa sangat penting? NNS, the McDonald's system, so what's the importance? I told you, British come here, their main purpose is to what? Of course, money, lor. So you think like this, everything because of money. So anything that can generate income is the key point. Okay, so number 1, I will say Selat Melaka. Number 2, taraf pelabuhan bebas. Number 3, pusat pengumpulan hasil-hasil. Number 4, the workers. Number 5, the investors. So see, I know you guys will be thinking, teacher, very hard. Wow, the answer very long. I cannot memorize. It's okay. Remember the technique just now I teach you? Break them down. Break them down, cut into pieces. So make sure you understand this concept. Whenever we talk about the importance for British, kenapa they combine? Kenapa they combine together? I mean, because of money, because I can earn money, what? Right? So yeah. So right now, how you say? You say that they control the whole Selat Melaka right now. It's true. Because right now, everybody that, as long as you pass by Selat Melaka, you will definitely stop by Penang, Malacca, Singapore. All this area are under British. Okay? And another thing, your British go and make them become bebas area. Do you know what is bebas? Everybody, come on. Relate. Yes, bebas means freedom. Free means that no tax. Boy, free war. No need to pay tax war. Attracted more people to come. Local and the outsiders. You see that? Next one here, I told you, British came here is to earn money. Imagine you created a center. You don't need to travel to China, India to buy specific things. Everybody just gathering at here and you can buy everything. It's like a big, gigantic shopping mall. Macam like pavilion. Wow, banyak brand, banyak stuff. Wow, very, you know, modern, everything, you know. It's like a collection, collecting all the goods at there. So, attracted more people come. So you can tell me, like, example, you can buy BJ Timah at there, no need to travel to specific Malay states, no need to go inside the kampung area or anything, you know, no need to go very far. Just come to our port, you can get BJ Timah. Okay, And I told you, British want to earn more money, ma. When you want more income, you need more manpowers. So this is the moment British bring in the workers, speed up the development process. And why they able to bring in so many workers? Because the location is good, and therefore more people invested the money. Does it make sense to you? The workers, working laborers. This is the investors. Okay? Clear, everybody? So right now, can we jump to the 2.4? So I told you NNS, it is very important for them to combine them as one. Remember, NNS is 3-in-1 government. 3-in-1 government. Okay? So the kesan, this one still okay. Now, speaking of creating it, you combine, you see, British combine them 3-in-1. Now you need to tell me that, actually how they manage it. The topic here is talking about management. Management. So speaking of management, you need to tell me how. So in this case here, we have 3 types of management. So one is under SHTI, another one is under Pejabat, another one is under London. Pejabat India and London. Pejabat, yeah. So just to let you guys know that it change. From SHTI company means that after they combine, actually they are under SHTI company to in charge. But remember, I told you SHTI is just a company. So after that, the company closed down already. So they need an office, a proper office in charge. Okay. So right now, this question over here, what they say is, apakah kelemahan? Berikan kelemahan, apakah kelemahan? What are the weaknesses? Why they say the India office management is poor? Why they say it's poor? They say because India haven't there is an issue happened at India. It's called pemberontakan. So therefore, your pejabat India office says that I'm so sorry. Saya tak mampu, tidak mampu. I have no ability. I cannot manage it well. I cannot focus your area because I have a pemberontakan case. Pemberontakan means rebellion. Rebel means the citizen attack the government, The Indians, the local Indians, they attacked British at that time. That's why the India office was like, I'm so sorry, I cannot manage. Tidak mampu mentabil. I cannot focus. So I'm so sorry to, I can't protect you guys. So who is the one that very angry and not happy with it is the businessman. Because your pejabat India did not do his part, ma. So the NNS is very, very huru-hara, not safe, banyak masalah, banyak problem. So the workers are not happy with it. I mean, the businessmen, not the workers. The businessmen, the traders. So they complain to the Pejabatan Jajahan London. So that's the reason why at the end of the day, they changed. Again, this one is a factor. Means you need to give me the facts. There's no story there. So can you see the factor permintahan? Guys, until here, do you know how to determine the keyword? Ini ialah keyword, yeah? Meaning the moment you see this, you know that your teacher won the answer. Factor means why? Why British change from NNS India office to London office? Why? Again, I told you, British, they care the most is what? Remember, they are businessmen. They care the most is the money. And businessman, I come here to earn money and also I make sure I have my safety lah. Kalau tak selamat, who wants to work for you? Who wants to go there and trade? Correct or not? Make sense or not? Agree, everybody? Agree or not? Yes, right? So under this case, guys, this is how I memorize. I mean, definitely you no need to follow my sequence. You get up to you, But this is how I memorize. First thing, okay? Number 1, I will memorize like this. Number 1, tiada NNS wakil in the meeting room. Tiada wakil NNS dalam majlis perundangan. Apa maksudnya majlis perundangan, everybody? I told you before, Majlis is a council meeting. It's a meeting. This meeting is to write undang-undang, create law. It's a meeting that creates the law and also approve the law, meluluskan undang-undang. So they say tiada wakil. Tiada wakil, there's no leader there. So meaning what? There's no local leader in this meeting. So who is the one in the meeting? Pejabat India, India office. Hey, this India office means the British India. Those British officers that at India. So they themselves make decision on their own. They approve the law for us. So it's not fair. And you see what kind of law they created. You see number 2 and number 3. Number 2 and number 3 is related to money one. Look at the word. They say Mata Wang Rupee India. So right now the Pejabat India, based on the law, you see they create them in the meeting, in the meeting they discuss, they say from now onwards, we will use the Rupee India as our main currency at NNS to replace the dollar Spaniel. I tell you, this one is a crazy one. If I'm the businessman, I would definitely not go there because it's not worth it. I mean, the currency no good. No good. And the next one here, India. India offices right now, they need to charge the tax. Excuse me, everybody. Cukai pelabuhan law. Remember just now, I just mentioned taraf pelabuhan bebas. I told you, Penang, Melaka, Singapore right now is a free port. Free port means no tax. Just now you mentioned no tax. Now you say tax. So what? So businessmen, they say, don't want idea. I don't want to go already. I'm not earning money. I no good. I don't want. So this destroy my image, that I mean our image as a taraf pelabuhan bebas. Menjejaskan kemakmuran taraf pelabuhan bebas. Okay, number 3, Number 4 and 5. 4 and 5 is talking about the safety. Okay, so this is how I remember Okay, first of all, the rules. Then the safety is 4 and 5. Okay, so regarding the safety is the masalah rompakan. Masalah rompakan and also pertelingkahan. Not safe. Okay. Tempat buangan panduan. Apa itu panduan? They throw a lot of what? The prisoners, everybody. This will affect our image as a trading center. We are a port, guys. It's a pusat perdagangan. Dekat sini banyak banduan, banyak, orang jahat. So the safety is not there. And this will directly affect our trading. So in this case, this one, guys, you must go through and remember. Okay? So is there any questions you want to ask? Trust me, you memorize this. At least you got 5 marks in your hand. This one here, also 5 marks in your hand. 10 marks already. So for sure, you save on the essay one. You will be safe a bit. Secure your 5 marks. Okay? Any questions regarding chapter 2? Yo. If you have no question, let's go to soalan. Not the thing first. Not chapter 1 first. We do questions first. I would like to go through one structure and one essay together with you. Is it okay? One structure and one essay. So regarding the structure one, let's look at the page 14. Page 14, let's go. So everybody, total, I mean, I didn't give you a lot of questions because you can use my nota to take it as an exercise. So I just put a few questions there. Now, you can see question number 3 over here. Okay, this is the chapter 2 one. This is page 14, yeah? Okay? So we'll go through it very quick, because at the end of the day, you will still get the answer because you will still get the answer. You go to the link there, you click, you can write the answer after that. I just want to demonstrate how to answer this question. Okay, demonstrate to you guys. Okay, I'm not like, don't waste your time. You can take picture or after that you watch the YouTube videos again. Okay, for the exercise part. Now, dekat sini, again, remember I told you, right now, imagine your exam. Identify the keyword and then you give me respective points. So dekat sini, the topic here is talking about what? You see, I scared you don't know the topic. I purposely write it down for you to remind you this question here is talking about British take over Penang. Penang is the topic. So what's the key point dekat sini? The key word here they're telling you, British use the tipu hela. Yes, the crisis, there's some issue, drama happening there. Remember the internal crisis and the external crisis? Perebutan takhta is the internal problem. And the ancaman siam is the external problem. You see here? You see here? You see, I'm trying to help you to identify the topic keyword. So now you give me the key points. Speaking of this internal drama, 3 marks only, guys. No need to write the full answers. So you need to tell me, again, I told you, it's a drama. You think like you're reading the synopsis story. You need to tell me who is the person that involves. So the answer here, let me show you. Everyone, very good. Some of you give me the answer straight. Very good. But remember, it's only 3 marks answer lah. So you can give me straight away the answer, okay? So you can say, Sultan Muhammad Jiwa melantik Tunku Abdullah sebagai Raja Muda Kedah. So you see, the moment you mention this, you get 1 mark. In exam, no need to write F1, F2, F3. No need to write F1, F2, F3. I just showing you because the points, how many marks. So the moment you tell me the father choose the son, and then the royal members, they are not happy with it. So therefore, they're going to find Bugis people to attack. Congratulations, 3 marks already. 3 marks already. I know just now I combined them together as one. I know I just now combined. Then you guys will give me, oh, teacher, the SHDI. Some of you mentioned the SHDI, you can also get the marks, but it's just 3 marks. So I give 3 answers. Of course, you can give extra, no problem. But maximum marks you can get is 3 marks. If let's say 4 answers you gave, 4 of them correct, you get 3 marks only. Clear. So don't worry, my dear, everybody. If you cannot finish the answer, no worries. You can screenshot it, or after that, you get the answer from the link there. Now, let's look at part B. Part B is asking you to explain ancaman Siam. Apa maksudnya ancaman Siam? Siam did something to us. So, guys, Siam did something to us. What is the thing? What's the issue? Remember, I told you every single time you see Thailand, they talk about what? The golden flower. Ancaman Siam here. This is talking about the golden flower. You should tell me the golden flower story. The Menakluk Patani, that one is after that. When the moment they didn't prepare the golden flower, then he attacked, and then he realized he was being cheated by the Francis Lai. So you see, sometimes you confuse with the story, it's okay. So you look for the keyword. This one, ancaman Siam is like they threaten ways here. Why Thailand people threaten them? So you still remember I told you in the story? I told you, during the war, you still remember during the war, your Kedah stopped giving bunga emas. This one I additionally write for you in my nota. I did not write until so, formal. I just mentioned that your Thailand people request back, 要求, they want to take back the bunga emas. So your Sultan Abdullah asking for help. Actually, you want to stop at here, also can. But for me, I will elaborate a little bit. I say that, you remember I told you Sultan asked SHA to help them by offering what? Penang. Without the British asking, he said that, hey, you help me, I give you Penang. I allow you guys to come in because I know you guys were coming. I know you guys wanted to come in. So just help me with it. I need your bantuan tentera. You understand? Menawa means offer. Again, menawa offer. I offer you to come into Penang. Buka pertempuran means you can stay at that. You can come in, menduduk di sana. And then this is the Kebat. Now, because the Kebat is like, K-pop ma. So I think you guys can, you know, straight away get the answer. I don't want you guys to like waste time to think about it because I know a lot of you face problem with the K-pop question. So yeah, request back. Like they want back. They request back, they want back. Okay. Everyone here, I guess, good with this one? Everybody follow, especially like those new student. Yeah. Okay, all clear? Boleh faham, Okay. So regarding this K-pop question here, you see, I try my best to write sentence for you. Pihak British dapat apa, dapat apa, dapat apa. Write short sentence will do. Don't think too much. I don't know lah. Some of the students, they think they're very difficult because, guys, this is not BM essay. So if you are not good in PM, you write short sentence like me. Pihak British dapat, boleh. You change sikit-sikit. Then you write the answer, full stop. Write the answer, full stop. Write the answer, full stop. So this K-pop question, pretty easy. That's why I sure will give you the answer. They're basically asking you why British use the strategy Tipu Hela to take over Penang. Why they do so? Because of that. Everyone here, you good? Now, this is a typical structure question. 3 mark, 3 mark, 4 marks, so 10 marks there. This is a structured question. Normally, you see in Bagian B. So right now, shall we look at an essay question? The essay question over there. So guys, for the essay question is like this. Because most of you are, number one is because maybe some of you don't know how to form the sentence, you know. So I help you with creating the sentence. See, all my answers is short answers. Short one, short, straightforward one. I didn't put the selain itu, oleh itu, those fancy word. I know I didn't go and beautify the sentence. Okay, so right now I want you guys, it's okay. Right now, you guys give me the answer. Okay, now this question here is actually an essay, 20 marks question. And this topic here is focused on what? You see, I told you the topic here is pentadbiran NNS. And what is the key word you can get from this part here? What do you think, guys? This part here, what they're trying to tell you? They're trying to tell you that this NNS government management, we keep on changing. This is the keyword. So you can see SHTI changed to Pejabat India. Pejabat India changed to Tanah Jajahan London. You see the changes? Perubahan, changing. So right now they're asking you to explain. At first at SHTI, how they manage it. Macam mana mereka pentadbiran? Pentadbiran means manage, control. How they control? Who is the leader? Governor. This one I will go through with you guys together because this one just now I didn't go through in detail, so I will show you the answer here. So I will show you the answer straight. Now, everybody, let's go. So you can see, I told you already. So SHTI, Pejabat India, London. So the governor, diketuai oleh governor, 1 mark already. Resident consular is the one that helps governor because I told you, this right now, NNS is 3 in 1 government. One governor is unable to manage everything. That's why we need resident consular to help him, membantu governor. Penang is the government center. After that, they changed to Singapore because Singapore more strategic and lebih maju. All good with this one? Everyone here clear? So you see, under this case, you see. Why I let you guys to fill in all these blanks? Because I want you guys to remember, these are all key points. Ini keyword kan? Just now I say this is a keyword. Just now I mentioned this is this is a keyword. This is the key point. And then you form short sentence. That's all. They're asking you to explain the government at the SHTI. So let's move on to part B. Part B here, they're asking you to tell me the Pejabat India management, how India office they manage. So first thing, this one is not in my nota, but right now I show it to you. You mentioned that they use in Undang-Undang British. This one correct. Accepted. India office, definitely they follow British law lah. You see why they purposely mention here? Because they want to tell you like this is not the Indian people manage us. Bukan Indian orang, I mean not orang India control us. It's the British di India. Tapi the way they manage is no good because something happened. Pemberontakan berlaku di India. So oleh itu pejabat India tidak mampu mentadbir. They cannot manage well. They cannot focus too much on us. So this one, that's the reason why we are not happy with it. Tidak puas hati. So you see, tidak. They cannot focus too much on our safety. They didn't pay attention to us. So anything we happen at here, we need to settle on our own. So that's the thing here. Everybody clear with this? So this is the India office. And the last one here, you see? Mengapakah? Why the government changed to London? Why the government changed to London? So see, this one you can do it on your own. I just want to show it to you like this is how I memorize. Because last time when I'm young, that time my BM is no good. It's very bad. I don't know how to form sentence. So the struggle that I face with Sejarah exam is I cannot write the answer. So when you cannot write the answer, remember my advice. Short sentence. Simple BM. Ini bukan karangan BM. Bukan, you don't need to score well in grammar, bahasa, tata bahasa, all those. Just give me the key point. So first of all, settle with all these key point first. Then you bina ayat yang pendek punya. Okay? So this one, you won't go back fill in the blank. So is there any questions you want to ask before you go? Before we go to chapter 1. Sorry. Before we go to chapter 1, is there anything you want to ask for chapter 2? This one, I want you guys to try using the same method. Can you show the previous answer? Which previous? You mean the A1? Okay, A1 here. Okay, so how about the rest? If you have no question, then we go to the nota right now. Okay. So for the notes over there, I would like to explain a few things, and then we will straight away jump to question here. So shall we look at the Form 3 Chapter 1? Form 3 Chapter 1, page number 6. Everybody Google. Now, if you are tired, please drink some water. Make yourself hydrated, you know, so that you're energetic. Okay, so page number 6. Page number 6 over here, Chapter 1, everybody. Now, Chapter 1 got 4 parts over there. And again, whenever you revision for sejarah, mesti faham apa maksud, apa topic, what's the meaning of the topic, what did they talk about, everything. So this is talking about the Western country, kedatangan kuasa barat. The Western country come here. Okay, so for me, my suggestion is 1.1 is important, 1.2 is important, 1.3. Okay, saja. That's why you look at my notes. 1.1, I will tell you which one is important, but as I say, I will not go into very details. I will teach you. We will do the process. Determine the keyword and the points, but I will not go through every single question. Okay, so in this case, yeah, let's start right now. Now, kedatangan kuasa barat means Western country. They came here. Why? 1.1, they tell you kestabilan and kemakmuran. Apa maksudnya stabil? Stabil means stable, steady, good, very stable. So stable in this case, guys, can you see my nota here? I draw a line there, meaning they are still under 1.1, but this is like one topic. Sama concept. So let me explain to you. Just now I said stabil means stable, right? So why the government so stable? Why the country? Why they say that our country is stable? The country is stable is because of the government management. Because of the system pemerintah beraja. Yes, thank you so much, my dear. Yes, it's because our government lead. We have a good leadership. The government is very stable. So the government, nomor satu, kestabilan is because we have stable government. We have the king, pembesar, the ketua kampung. And then you need to elaborate lah. As a king, what did they do? Why I say that we are very good in government? Because they did their part. They do their job, right? So they have their role, their position, their responsibility. So you need to tell me, what did they do? Okay. Now, other than the government leaders and the government departments, the second thing is the law. The law is good. We have two types of law, everybody. Tulis and tidak bertulis. Very straightforward. Tulis means ada record. Tidak bertulis means tak ada record. Cakap saja. Means like verbally telling you, verbally passing down to the next generation about the customs law lah, basically. Okay. And then the Sabah Sarawak law. Now, the last one here is hubungan diplomat relationship. So it's like I should say it is a political relationship. So hubungan diplomatik perdagangan. So what's the importance of having this relationship over there? So all this is related to this stable. Okay, everybody understand? Like what's the benefit? What's the government they talk about? Okay, so I personally think that this part is quite important. Yeah, quite important. Yeah. Now, how about the makmur? You see, I draw a line there, means this is talking about the makmur. When we talk about the makmur, means money, means economy. So for this part here, to be really honest, I feel like just read through. Means that we have a lot of resources. That's why our economy is good, right? We have a lot of barang, hasil bumi, hasil alam. So I feel like this one is okay saja. And then the system economic teratur, this one also very normal, just like we are good in doing perdagangan, managing the pelabuhan. We have this system to measure. We have the system currency. We have the system tax. I feel like this one is very normal. So you read it for objective. Okay. Maybe structure law, you read it out for the structure. This one is for the economy. So the government stable, economy good. Guys, just think like this. Our government stable, economy is good. So what happened to the citizen? Do you think citizen, their living standards is good or bad? Aman, good. Their society is good, kan? So speaking of the citizen society, the social, I would say the social is very, very good and developed well. And look at the things I draw. I draw the kasana is like this. The citizen, you and I, rakyat, semua, what? Ding, ding, ding. I draw light bulb means, you see, very smart. We improve. We are educated. So do you know last time people, they have pendidikan tidak formal and pendidikan formal. Either you receive pendidikan tidak formal, most of the time is the citizen, normal citizen like you and I, we receive formal, tidak formal education. Remember tidak formal education, I told you guys before, not formal means at rumah, dekat rumah, no textbook. So at the house there, is considered an early education. Pendidikan awal dalam institusi keluarga. Consider like an early education. Your daddy, mommy teach you manners, all those things, skills. Yeah? So what did they teach you? Apa dan bagaimana? Apa dan bagaimana? What did you learn under this pendidikan tidak formal? And bagaimana, how? Daddy, mommy teach you, showing you example, telling you stories, telling you the pantang larang, everything. You guys good? Okay. So this one is pendidikan tidak formal. Yang on the other side here, this is the pendidikan tidak formal. Pendidikan tidak formal. Just why it's pendidikan tidak formal. Now it's pendidikan formal. Now for formal here is you need to go classes. You need to have a book to refer. So this one is referring to agama education, ilmu keagamaan. So ilmu Islam, Al-Quran, all these things. And then you need to go and attend classes at the specific building or the places. So for information, last time we have this madrasah. Madrasah is like a college. It's like a college. So you go and receive a proper education there. So everyone here, is it okay? Okay, all good? Yeah. So now let's look at this 1.2. Now 1.2 over here, this one, I think that is very important. So I will explain in detail. So again, you need to understand the topic. 1.2 is talking about Western country came here. You see, the topic dekat sini is kedatangan kuasa barat. So kedatangan kuasa barat, imperialisme barat sama saja. Means the Western country invades, the Western country masuk, campur tangan di negara kita. So the key word is why. Explain why. So in this case, the keyword here are number 2, other than just asking you why, you need to look at the timing. 16th century, 17th, 18th century, and 19th, 20th century. All this century timing is important. The answer is like very important. Very, very important. So just think like this, guys. Think logically. Think logically. Okay, common sense. Guys, 16th century. They just started, their journey all the way here, everything. Do you think they will straight away attack us? Wow, with a clear vision, like I will take over Malaysia, I will take over all this land because BJ Timah, Geta, this and that. Do you think they so fast, like having all these plans? Now you remember, penjajahan is not like, wow, I want to attack, I attack. Must planning one. Planning dulu, okay? You must plan only your jaja. It's not like you're playing masa-masa, you think, all right, you're playing games, can restart button, right? Oh, it's okay, I die already, I restart. No, there's no restart button for you. That's why last time, think like this, 16th century, they came here. It's like travel. Macam you go overseas travel like that. Travel there, trading, shopping, traveling. Basically, they travel exploring the land. So the answer here is barangan mewah. Boleh tengok, ini keyword, ini key points. Barangan mewah. They want to buy things, especially from China lah. Chinese tea, silk, tembikar. Okay, so I told you, they came here travel, travel. You need to find a place for rest, R&R, rest station. Just like you travel, go back to kampung, you will need to rest. So same idea, pelabuhan persinggahan. You need to find a place, a port for you to stop. To get water supply, wait for the angin monsoon, a temporary shelter to avoid angin monsoons, right? And then the next one here, pusat pengumpulan barang. I told you, trading, shopping. I want to find a place, which is the middle point. I can get a lot of things. I can exchange with different countries. I need a middle point. Last one is agama Christian. I told you, they came here to explore. Baruma exploration. Clear with this one? 16th century. Now 17th and 18th century, during that time, they experiencing revolution perindustrian. Apa maksudnya revolution perindustrian? You have me to write down there is like they start to have kilang. Yes. Kilang pula. Oh my god. I write killing. Sorry. Write wrongly. Sorry. Revolution perindustrian is like they start to manufacturing, producing something, they develop their country lah. Yeah, they improve idea. So who improved? Britain, no? Britain started the revolution. So German, Perancis also started. So because they have all, they ada kilang, they need to like mengeluarkan, menghasilkan lebih banyak stuff, produce more things. like the tin food, tin can drink, tin food, everything. You know, all these kind of things. They're manufacturing more. They need more market resources, everything. So therefore, you can see it starts to have a clear vision, clear aim. Ada target sudah. Right now, their target is I want to be strong in good. I want to get all the resources so that I can develop my industry. Understand? Smart liao. Yes, they smart liao. They got aim already. They got target already. So therefore, they start to do penjajahan, invade, attack, take over. So first thing, when they take over all this land, is because they want to find the pusat perdagangan. They want to control more land to get resources. Number 3, market. Boleh faham? You see, when I want to make a canned food, you know, tin makanan, tin minuman, I need biji timah. It's either I buy from the people. If I don't want to buy, you see, it's either I go and find a pusat perdagangan to trade with them, or either I get the land so that I can exploit, use it 100%. And then when I take over more land, I need bigger market. I produce a lot, I need to sell. Remember, pasar malam, pasar pagi. So market, selling my things so that I can get maximized profit. Does it make sense to you guys? So you see how you can see the change. And then it's not a sudden change. I will not say this is a sudden. Hey guys, this is century. Century means 100 years. So 16th century, 17th century, in between is 100 years changes. So through the timing, you know, through so many years, they change, slowly develop. Revolution starts. 革命. Revolution starts. Change, perubahan. Okay? So right now, 20th century. Now, 20th century, we have a lot of things we need to go through. So listen. Now, 20th century, think like this. I told you, 20th century, just now I mentioned, 19th century, 18th, 19th century, revolution started. Revolution started. They causes them to invade. Penjajahan started. So think like this, guys. Penjajahan. Why? Out of so many areas, banyak kawasan, banyak negara, why they choose us? Kenapa kita? Why? Think logically. Why? Because we special. Okay, Lord. Yes, we special. But this is not helping you to get marks, my dear. No. Yes, we special in what? The land. Our land is very fertile. Subur. We can do plantation. We can plant getah. We can plant banyak things, you know. So our weather is good. We can plant getah. Just think about getah. They can plant getah. Tanah yang luas, subur, iklim yang sesuai. Tanaman getah started. Plant. Now, other than plantation, other than planting stuff, we are also good in what? We have a lot of resources down there. Dekat tanah bawah tanah sana, okay, hasil bumi lah. We have a lot of resources that we can get from the land. So example like what? Example like biji timah lor. Think about like this. Getah biji timah. The moment you remember getah biji timah, then the answer here, you can see. Getah, rubber, we have kereta. Why British, they want to plant getah, rubber? Why rubber? Because they need to what? They manufacturing cars. Yeah, to do tire. Thank you, my dear. And also the cable wiring thing. Remember? Penebat barangan electric. Right? And then why they need so many biji timah? Why they need to take our biji timah, exploit our biji timah? Because of the tin industry. Because of the tin industry, example, they want to make mengerti makanan, minuman, bumbung. Boleh faham? You see, with this concept here, thing like this, we're very unique because of the land is good for pertanian, plant upper. You see, you like this, you relate. You already memorize how many points. Remember, I told you, internal, this one also got marks. So you tell me this one, the key points, and then you elaborate ada markupnya. So how many points already? Easily 6 points or 8 points already, right? So further go down. Now, Western people, they become very aggressive already. They very, wah, semangat, they want to take over. Wow, they start to create a man-made river. Remember, this is what I call the shortcut, because you speed up the process to reach our country here. If you remember, I told you how they travel here. They need to pass by the Tanjung Harapan, then go to India, then come down again, then go to our Southeast Asia. If you have the world map, you can go back, refer to your chapter 1 notes there. You can see they need to go up and down. Yeah, Google also can. But you check textbook easier, you guys got textbook. So Google, maybe you cannot see the thing, the direction. Okay. So terusan Suez is like they go from the Mediterranean there. So speed up, faster, shortcut. And then with the new creation of the kapal wap, steamship can carry more goods, faster, cut costs, easier to reach our country. And then after that, you can see they develop telegraph. Telegraph is for connection one. You can call people, you can pass message to the people there faster. You can reach them faster. Understand? Last time they either write surat or telegraph. Telegraph will be more expensive, yeah. So yeah, you see, contacting the agent. Last time you don't need to write, no need to write the surat anymore. Surat not effective enough, not fast enough. So this one is cepat dan berkesan. And then the competition. Why they so semangat to penjajahan? Competition. Remember, you see, British and Belanda competition also. So you must understand one thing, guys. Why they competing so semangat? Because they believe your land bigger, the bigger the land, the stronger you are. You receive higher, more respect. People look up to you. Understand? So semakin tinggi sanjungan. Semakin luas tanah jajahan, semakin tinggi sanjungan. So ini ialah persaingan kuasa barat. And the last one there, slogan bebas orang putih. Be extremely careful. Slogan bebas orang putih. I see a lot of teachers, they like to ask. They like to ask you, what's the meaning of the bebas orang putih? What does it mean? Remember, I say beban is burden. So they say what? It is our responsibility and our job to help you guys. Membantu kesejahteraan. And they even claim that, our civilization is better than yours. Our culture, peradaban means our culture, our civilization, development is maju, lebih baik berbanding dengan anda. Compared to us. So they use this slogan to make it sound very reasonable for them to jajahan. Okay? So guys, be careful. If the question asking you maksud, then you give this. Sometimes they're asking you explain, why? Apakah tujuan? What's the reason? What's the purpose? Then you say rationalize to justify the action. They say until like very normal biasa saja, like this rationalize that tindakan. And I give you an example. Other than British, France is the one that using another slogan to influence more people. Under this case, everyone here, are you guys good with the factors? Okay? Can? So you see, I prepare some questions for you guys to try for chapter 1. As I told you, I didn't give you a lot of questions because I feel like chapter 1, 1.1, 1.2 more important. 1.3 really is like objective question they may ask you. What are the which Western country they interested to take over where? Is it Perancis, America Syarikat, German, Russia? You see, this one is just objective. And then regarding the strategy, my suggestion is you need to understand the meaning of the strategy. Like at least you know manipulasi means apa maksudnya, what does it mean, ugutan, desakan, tipu adalah perjanjian pakatan pajakan, and serangan physical. So let's go through it one by one, very fast one. Now, strategy used by British to take over our country, this one is like an overall. So that's why I say, I don't think they will really ask. Because if they really want to ask you, they ask you in chapter 2, 3, 4, right? So this one is like a general introduction. Bagi you tahu, oh, British use strategy manipulasi to take over Singapore, Perak. You can give me some example lah. Okay? Manipulasi means manipulating. Find an opportunity to go in there, change, take over. Ugutan desakan is second their second famous strategy. They will try to threaten you, say something that makes you scared, menakut-nakutkan anda. Wow, make you panic, then you sign agreement, lie to you, this one tipu is Francis Lai, it's always Francis Lai. Perjanjian is like they sign agreement with everybody, basically. Pakatan, Belanda and British, we just mentioned in chapter 2. Pajakan, okay, this one will be difficult. Pajakan is lease. You don't understand, it's okay. Look at the explanation there. Kontrak membolehkan orang lain menggunakan dan menduduki tanah bangunan dalam tempoh masa dengan bayaran tertentu. Meaning, you can use the land, the building, the thing lah, fully during that period of time and with an amount of money lah. You need to pay lah for it lah. So this is what we call pajakan. Bukan sewa. Sewa is like, oh, you cannot use fully. This one they say, use it and menduduki atau menduduki. Menduduki means like you masuk there, you stay at there, you do this, do that, you do banyak stuff, you know. So slightly different. Bukan sewa ya. Lease, 租借. And then this is like serangan physical. Serangan physical means physical attack. So for this part here, 1.4, you just need to understand the strategies and the meaning of the strategies. Okay? Clear? And then please remember to try out the question. You see, guys, I know that you guys will say, teacher, I don't know lah, cannot lah, a bit difficult lah, So I understand. So look at the question now. I'm not doing it. I just want to show it to you. You can see, I basically make it like fill in the blanks, so that you feel comfortable and you feel like, wow, confident to try. Okay, now including the K-bar question I give you already. You see, K-bar question I sure will give you the answer. K-bar question I sure will give you the answer. So you try. So slowly, try. And this one we try already, then you start to do it on your own. Okay, starts to do it on your own. Very general one, okay? So if you want to get the answer, kindly refer to the Google Drive file, and that's all. Okay? So all the best. Okay? I hope this session helps you. That's all. If you have no question, itu saja. Terima kasih. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.